Hey everyone! Welcome to my channel! Today's story is from The Lord of the Rings by J.R.R. Tolkien, and it's Aragorn's Broken Toe. We're about halfway through the Fellowship of the Ring, and Frodo and his companions have just left the safety of Rivendell and are making their way down the river. They come to a spot known as the Ford of Bruinen, where they must cross over to continue their journey. But Aragorn has hurt his foot, and he can't walk. So what are they gonna do? Well, let's find out. We find them at the bank of the Bruinen, with Aragorn struggling to move. Gimli says, "We cannot go on this way. We must turn back and go up the river to Bruinen, or south to the east wall, to the road that goes over the mountains." Frodo says, "I am afraid we cannot wait here longer. We must get over the river somehow." And Merry says, "Indeed, we must either go forward or backward. Yet I would not turn back, while there is any hope of reaching the ford before nightfall." At this point, Aragorn tries to stand up, but collapses again. And Legolas says, "Yet even if we could go further without Strider, we could not leave him behind. We must find some way to help him. Quick, my friends! Look for roots or vines, something to make a litter for him." While they are looking around, Aragorn tells them, "There is no need to seek far. I see here by my foot a long root, thick and strong, that will break with ease when I lean my weight upon it." He then tells them to pull the root from the ground, while he holds on to the end. Once they have it free, they make a litter for him and lay him upon it. Legolas then asks, "How far do you think you could go on this?" And Aragorn replies, "I think 3 miles, perhaps 4. Frodo says, "Then we must go back up the river and get over the low bridge before dark. That will be a hard journey, but it is the only way. I am sorry, Aragorn, but we must leave you now." And with that, they start to leave. But Aragorn calls after them, "Wait, I have an arrow." And Frodo turns around and sees that Aragorn had pulled an arrow from his cloak. And Aragorn tells them, "This will serve as a reminder of our parting at the Ford of Bruinen. A token to show that we met here in need and passed beyond in peril." Frodo then takes the arrow and places it in his pocket, saying, "It shall be a token, yes, for I will keep it until we meet again." And so with that, they leave him there and start their long trek back up the river. After a few hours of traveling, they hear a noise in the trees and hide behind some rocks. A company of 9 Uruk-hai, a type of orc, come running down the path, and they pass by without seeing the hobbits. They then hear Aragorn call out to them, "Hold! I am Strider, son of Arathorn, Elisor, son of and I have a message to the servants of The Uruk-hai turn around and start to attack, but Aragorn reveals himself and fights him off. He joins the hobbits and the others, and they all continue on their way together. So we don't know who broke Aragorn's toe, but we do know that it wasn't the Balrog, because that didn't happen until later. Also, it was probably not an orc, because orcs are stupid and they would have killed him right away. It might have been a troll, but we don't have any trolls in this book. There is something funny about this scene, though. When Aragorn breaks his toe, you would think that he would feel pain, but apparently he doesn't say anything about it. Maybe he was just in shock? You can't really tell, but it's kind of weird that he doesn't even mention it. So what do you think happened to Aragorn's toe? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you liked this story, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. And with that, we'll see you next time on our adventure through Middle-earth.